Hey there football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football news from around the world. Mason Greenwood could be eyeing a shock return to the Premier League, believing the dust may have finally settled. Meanwhile, Leroy Sane's Bayern Munich future is up in the air after a surprise agent switch. Over at Chelsea, Christopher Nkunku looks increasingly likely to leave this summer, with Manchester United reportedly exploring a swap deal. And finally, should Manchester City really be chasing Morgan Gibbs-White? If any of the stories in the video are of interest to you and you would like to read more about them, we have posted the links to the original articles in the description box below. Okay, let's break it all down and get started. Mason Greenwood is reportedly eyeing a return to the Premier League this summer, just a year after joining Marseille from Manchester United. The 23-year-old has impressed in League One, scoring 18 goals and adding 4 assists in 31 appearances. However, recent comments from Marseille boss Roberto De Zerbi suggest this tension, with the manager calling for more consistency and sacrifice from Greenwood. Despite a 5-year deal, Greenwood is said to be missing life in England, with the novelty of living abroad starting to wear off. A source close to the player claims he feels that the intense public scrutiny he once faced in England has now eased. Greenwood has been suspended by Manchester United in early 2022 amid serious allegations, which were later dropped in 2023. After a period of rebuilding his career away from the spotlight, the striker now feels a return to the Northwest could be the right move. Several Premier League clubs are reportedly on alert as Greenwood hopes for a fresh start back home. Moving on, Leroy Sane's future at Bayern Munich is once again uncertain after he unexpectedly changed agents just before his contract runs out. Reports from CF Bayern Insider reveals he's now working with Pinizavi, meaning Bayern must restart contract talks from scratch, as they are keen to keep him. This move comes after Sane was ready to commit to a new deal, possibly even at a reduced wage. The sudden switch has reportedly caught Bayern out by surprise, raising fresh questions about his intentions. Both Arsenal and Liverpool are said to be monitoring the situation closely. With 11 goals and 5 assists in 28 league games, Sane remains a valuable asset, but the timing of the change hints that staying in Munich may no longer be a sure thing. Whether Bayern can tie him down or lose him on a free transfer remains to be seen. Now onto our third story. Christopher Nkunku could be on his way out of Chelsea this summer, with Fabrizio Romano reporting a clear feeling that the Frenchman will leave. Nkunku was considered for a move in January, but Chelsea weren't open to a loan deal, and the player preferred a permanent solution. Manchester United and Bayern Munich both showed interest, with United even exploring a swap option, though talks never progressed. Since joining from RB Leipzig for over £50 million, injuries and inconsistent minutes have disrupted his time at Stamford Bridge. Nkunku has only scored 3 goals in 27 appearances and now faces another spell on the sidelines due to injury. With Enzo Maresca planning for next season and ready to reshape his squad once again, Nkunku doesn't appear to fit in his plans. Romano believes Chelsea will now listen to offers, with clubs in Germany, Italy and Spain keeping tabs. A return to the Premier League with United isn't ruled out, but financial factors could dictate the terms. And on to our last story. Man City are reportedly pushing to sign Morgan Gibbs-White this summer, with sporting director Hugo Viana long admiring the midfielder. The Forest star has emerged as a priority target, and City are expected to advance talks in the coming weeks. However, some argue that Brighton's Carlos Baleba could be a better fit for Guardiola's midfield plans. Baleba offers more versatility, excelling both as a defensive and in advanced roles. Unlike Gibbs-White, who may overlap with existing options like Foden and McAtee, the 21-year-old impressed against City earlier this season, showing both composure and physicality in midfield. He's already spoken about learning from Rodri, and working under Guardiola could elevate his game further. While City tend to land the players they want, the history of surprise signings means that Baleba can't be ruled out just yet. Still, with no issues expected on personal terms, all signs point towards a serious pursuit of Gibbs-White. So that wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we can tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. And while you're here, why not check out our previous videos where we break down the biggest daily stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.